Annie just got a second chance at life. She went straight and smashed all the pipes in her house. Then she called the building maintenance to come fix everything. Annie wasn't looking for trouble on purpose. She was just trying to stay alive. Because right now on a highway, a car accident was about to happen. In her last life, she did nothing but ended up being blamed as the driver. And the strange evidence perfectly proved she fled the scene. Everyone pointed fingers at her, saying she ran away, which caused the victim to die from serious injuries. The victim's family, in a fit of rage, pulled out a knife and made Annie pay with her life, even until her last breath. She didn't know who was setting her up. Luckily, fate gave her a chance to start over. She got reborn the day before the accident happened. Last time Annie just passed by the accident site, saw a mother and daughter seriously injured, so she helped by calling for emergency services. Before leaving, the mother thanked her over and over, but surprisingly, even though she seemed fine, she still died from her injuries. This time Annie decided if she just stayed home, she could avoid getting involved, but she still wanted to fix the problem at its source, to prevent the accident, which would be doing a good deed too. So Annie went to the accident site. Since construction was still ongoing, few cars drove down this road. She purposely ruined her high heels and confronted the construction manager, angrily blaming them for not putting up safety signs, which made her take the wrong path and ruin her shoes. The construction team saw this and thought it's better to play it safe. The manager immediately had the road blocked with warning signs. That way, no cars would go through, and naturally no accident would happen. After doing all that, Annie still wasn't at ease. Back home, she set up security cameras, planning not to leave the house for the rest of the day, planning to stay inside all day. Early the next morning, she noticed her boyfriend was holding her helmet, getting ready to head to work.
你拿我头盔干什么呀？
我车间送你保养了，所以想骑你的电车上班。你看时间有点来不及了，我还是打车去吧。
Her boyfriend had been with her over 2 years and never touched the e-bike. Yet today, it just so happened the bike was at the shop. Exactly the right timing. Instantly, the girl sensed something was off, but she couldn't figure out what. Just to be safe, she put the clothes she wore and the helmet from the accident day all locked away in a cabinet. Then she went downstairs and locked the e-bike. At this point there was still over an hour before the accident. Even after all this prep, Annie still had no alibi, so she grabbed a hammer and smashed the kitchen pipes. The goal was to get maintenance to come and witness proof she wasn't at the scene. By the time the pipes were fixed, the accident time had already passed. When Annie paid, she deliberately didn't use cash and paid with a scan instead, securing her alibi fully. Just when she thought everything was foolproof, she didn't expect the victim's family would come knocking again. "She's the one who ran over my wife and killed her." She couldn't believe it. After all that prep, she still couldn't prevent the accident. But this time she never even left home.
就是他撞死我老婆的。
She immediately asked if there's a mistake. She hadn't stepped out all day, and the e-bike was locked downstairs. But surprisingly, the little girl said she saw the person who hit them with her own eyes, and described Annie wearing a pink helmet and red shoes, and a bright blue outfit, riding a black e-bike, with the license plate XH2200. Hearing this, her boyfriend immediately checked, and these were indeed Annie's usual clothes, and the plate matched exactly. Annie froze on the spot. That outfit and helmet were clearly locked in her cabinet, and the girl didn't even know her. So how did she know Annie's outfit? She could only insist to the officers that she never left the house, and her e-bike was locked downstairs the whole time. Right then, the officers received a video showing the accident.
案发现场有一辆汽车，车上的行车记录仪刚好拍摄了案发的全过程。
果然，那辆车又出现了。我就不信，这一次还是我。怎么还是我？